performer who wants to be a millionaire? Presenter Chris Tarrant is leading a big appeal to stop ridiculous plans to expand Muse houses in a quiet part of Marylebone, London. Plans submitted to Westminster Council earlier this year include excavation for a new basement and underground cinema, a new internal layout and a mansard roof-level extension. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Chris lamented that the great big development would cause chaos in the affluent area. The 76-year-old said, "You're thinking, it's a Muse area, it's very quiet and peaceful and that's why we are there. You can't have great big things on the top so it looks down on everybody else. It's only a little square, so can you imagine the chaos of builders coming in, dust everywhere, pollution." Chris Tarrant fumes it's absurd if Borough and Sinfield aren't knighted. "I'd like to be sure that Westminster Council will say no to it. It's not really relevant to the kind of area we live in or why we want to live there. It's nothing like any other house in our area and I can't believe they even put the plans in, to be honest. It's ridiculous. It would be about a year of disruption to all the local businesses. Things like dustmen couldn't get through, fire engines and ambulances couldn't get through. You can't just suddenly do that. We've made a big appeal and if necessary, we will appeal again." Don't miss. Chris Tarrant may never return to TV as he says time I had space. Latest, Chris Tarrant besotted by Ukrainian baby who became his goddaughter. Exclusive, Chris Tarrant to move refugees out of home before winter not fair, in sight, as reported by The Telegraph. A final decision on the planning application, which was received in October, is now 8 months overdue after a target of December was set. Westminster Council told the publication a decision would be made at a future committee meeting. As well as his Marylebone home, Chris also has a country house in Berkshire where he lives with his partner Jane. Last year, the TV veteran took in 3 Ukrainian refugees who fled their country following Russia's invasion. After living with Chris and Jane for the best part of a year, the Tiswas star bought a flat in Newbury for the grandmother, mother and baby to live. Sharing an update with us, Chris said that the mother and grandmother now have jobs, are learning to speak English and made Chris godfather to the baby. He gushed, "They are just such a nice family, and the husband Alex, bless him, has still fighting in the Donbas, which is pretty scary. They just want to go home, bless them. It's hard for me to get my head around, but it's their home and a lot of their friends at home have died or been wounded, it's very difficult for them."